We still got a gas range. Can I make you some coffee?
At Southern High in Garrett County,
Listen, about last night.
students performed In the Heights.
My phone didn't ring once all night.
Theater thrives at Southern, largely because of a group called Samantha Funding the Arts.
It takes everyone to just play a small role.
June McClosky leads the group, and students at Southern love her for her grit.
It doesn't have to be a foundation like Samantha's. It could be just volunteering for something in the school.
June's daughter Samantha died in a car crash December 2012. The tragedy robbed the family of its eldest sibling, the school of a graduate who had just turned 21. It left her fiancé facing homicide charges from a DUI, and it plunged June McClosky into deep despair.
I don't know that I'd be where I am today through the grief if it weren't for getting involved.
On the same evening that Samantha was killed, Mr. Woods, former principal of Southern High School, lost his son Andrew in a tragic car accident as well.
The dual tragedies, separate accidents on the same night, devastated the school community. Garrett Insurance executive Brian Bowl knows deep grief.
Back in 2006, we lost a son named Landon unexpectedly at age 2, and we were supported by our community in such a way that we had to do something to give back to this great community, and we established what's called Landon's Library. 5-6 years later, we learned of 2 tragedies in the same night to some very dear friends of ours.
The Bowles reached out, told the McCloskys how Landon's Library helped supply children's books. Art teacher Melissa Pyle.
She loved to draw, she loved to paint, she loved photography. I remember several instances where she actually wanted to stay after school and work on her art, and her mom would come and pick her up. She was just a bright spot in your day, always smiling, always saying, "Hi, good morning, have a nice day, Mrs. Pyle."
Samantha Funding the Arts was born.
We can go to June McClosky and say, "Hey, could you help us out with this?"
The teachers are strapped. They're strapped to minimal funds. Some of these teachers are pulling money out of their pockets to buy crayons, markers, paints.
At nearby Crellin Elementary, the Rhythm and Rubbish Band practices, plays at Samantha fundraisers.
And in turn, they have provided our students with opportunities because they paid for Rock Creek steel drums.
A professional band which comes to teach Crellin students.
Yeah, they're really convenient for our set.
Backstage at Southern's Cafetorium, Holly Weisgerber talks garment bags.
It's a less jumbled mess around here because before we had them, costumes were everywhere and nobody could find anything.
That provides room for the students to have everything zipped up in one bag, and we can all still move around a cast of 50 and 12 feet of area backstage.
Samantha provides funding and opportunity.
Really, we have a great diversity of people. I mean, we have athletes, we have the best students in the school. It's just a great mix of everyone, and we all come together.
You call your mom what?
Junebug.
In its short time, Samantha Funding the Arts has helped throughout the county, and the McCloskys have found peace.
It's just, I can't even explain how great it feels to have her remembered in that way.
And having something that inspires us to do something good in her honor, in her memory, it helps us.